write this down. It's hard to look at black ink. I know I'll find this someday and wonder what I was thinking about.
Writing is a very intimate experience for me.
There's a power to sharing your story.
It is a hard thing to do, to put yourself out there like that.
Talking about mental health in public is one of the bravest things you can do.
When you hear someone else share their story, it's telling you that it's okay to share your story.
Welcome to Mental Health Shorts, presented by Old Cove Road. Each episode, highlighting a specific mental health issue, is written and read by the author.
Working Full-Time Again by Andrea Jones. I've been working full-time for the past 2 years after being on disability for 8 years, and working part-time for 7 years while on disability. I work for a behavioral health service organization. I started out working part-time as an adult peer support specialist, leading therapeutic groups such as healthy cooking and eating, life skills, movement for life, and coping with hearing voices for individuals like myself who live with mental illness. Now I'm working full-time as a program coordinator in my organization. I schedule and provide continuing education for adult peer support specialists and their supervisors in my state. I also collaborate with other peer specialists to write a monthly educational newsletter and to hold webinars and conference calls to disseminate educational materials about providing peer services. I've developed a WRAP, which stands for Wellness Recovery Action Plan, that really helps me stay on track with my self-care, and I've managed to stay out of the hospital since June of 2015, when I was briefly hospitalized during a manic episode. I've taken great measures to lower my stress levels and take better care of myself. When I was on disability, I worked with my psychiatrist to fine-tune my medication, and I worked hard to change my lifestyle. Most of the time I was on disability, I was hoping to return to working full-time again. People asked me why I got up so early, even though my schedule didn't demand it, and I always told them I wanted to get back to full-time work someday, so I didn't want to be in the habit of sleeping late every day. I don't earn as much money in my current job as I did as an elementary school special education teacher, which was my job before I went on disability. But it is much less stressful and I have really good benefits. So far, I haven't had any mental health crises since I've been off of disability, although I have had to have my medication adjusted a few times. I have a lot of vacation time, so I plan breaks several times a year. Because I work under a yearly contract from the state, I make a yearly plan of work activities so I always know what is coming up next. That makes it easy to decide when I will need to take vacation breaks. All of my vacations have been either weekend getaways or staycations. Since I can't afford long vacations, I splurge and do nice things at home every once in a while, like going to plays, concerts, and museums. It has been really therapeutic to work in the mental health field and to get to know other adult peer support specialists, therapists, nurses, and others working in the behavioral health system. I am happy that I can use my recovery experience to help others. Working in a therapeutic environment where everyone is striving for good mental and physical health continues to be helpful to my recovery.